Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And Messi! It goes to show he is human after all.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
The attendance for this match was 98,000.
So we've reached the hour mark. Great vision. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Koundé to Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that looks a decent ball. David Villa picks it up out wide. Aims beyond the defence. He's on some great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, good spread. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pass is just off target. Alaba. And it's Pedri. Looking for the run. He's had a shot! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona, after 86
Barcelona
minutes,
could not have picked a better
number
time to
18,
snatch a two-goal lead.
David Villa.
Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number
Board shows
21,
there will be 3 extra
Iniesta.
minutes.
Coming on the field is number 5, Frenkie de Jong.
Has a look up.
Substitution in progress. There will be 3
De Jong.
minutes.
And that's it. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear
everybody, and
evening.
welcome
The
to
conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Lovely bit of skill. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is going out for a goal kick. First quarter of an hour gone.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
It's a promising position. There's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior. Looking to play him in. Shot could be on. Out to the left it goes. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. Flings it across.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Goal scorer for Barcelona after 33 minutes.
So we have our breakthrough.
Number 18.
It's so often the case with goal
David
scorers,
Villa.
little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cleared away. Well, they've got it again.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Messi. Bellingham. It's a goal kick. And if you have just joined us,
There will be 1
just
minute added
one
time.
goal between them. 1-0 the score. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona are in a pretty real chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 18, David Villa.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's in a great position here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Villa. Now this could be a chance. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Messi. Messi going face to face. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
That has been knocked clear. Iniesta. It's a mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, super find. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Just eases him off the ball. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Foyt. Rudiger. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And he shoots! No mistake! Right back in the game!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him, which is beautifully measured.
After 72 minutes is number 22. Substitution on the field. Number 7. Number
La
20.
Coruña choosing to
Coming on
make the first
field,
change.
Number 9.
We have
Number
got
6.
ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's made its way to him. Koundé. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. And it's Messi. That's Rudiger. And it's Cáceres. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, looks a good one. Oh, that's nice. And the shots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
And it really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's that, the end. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. David Villa voted man of the match, and
And a
deservedly
quick
so.
announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found
So
themselves
what do you
a
take
little
away
lost
from it all,
today.
Jim?
Please look at the screen for
decisively
information on
doing
how to
what they
find your
needed
way
to.
around
I mean,
this
let's be
stadium.
honest, it wasn't a fair fight to start with, so if they played to their strengths, there was always going to be one winner.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. As you can see, we've already started here. And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Messi. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Barrios.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Alex Molina. Llorente. Deep cross. And it's came by the keeper. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Yeah, you make it sound so simple. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Messi. Gonzalez. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. This looks promising. Solid! Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Parla. Oh, this is a terrific run. Now it's Messi. Longley. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of
Some
anybody who has
first-half
found
thoughts?
themselves a
Well, it's
little
been
lost
nothing
today.
but frustration.
Please look at the screen
really,
for
Peter.
information
The
on
team
how
as
to
a
find your
whole
way
has to
around
take
this
more
stadium.
risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
And that's a throw-in. Now it's Messi. Pings it across. Longley is there, and he can get that clear. He's had a shot! Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Now it's Sorlot. Alex Molina.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Very Little to
The
report from
attendance
an
for this
attacking
match was
perspective. It's a casual
96,628.
game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
It's a promising position. That's tidy. Quality ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Molina. And it's Barrios. And Pablo Barrios. Gonzalez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Sorlot. And that's been intercepted. Driving forward. Shoots to shoot! No mistake! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So time for change.
After 78
This one has been on the cards
minutes
for a little while.
Number 8.
Barcelona are in
Vinicius
front now, the
Junior.
game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Vinicius Junior. Substitution. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8. Vinicius Junior. Number 5. Parla.
Molina
Coming on the
plays it
field.
short.
Number 4. Bellingham. Number 16. Rodri.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And this is Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Chance to... Oh, smashing header! He scores! And that for him is goal number 10. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's that, the end. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. Could move up a gear here. And it's Parla. He's chosen to go back. Oh, good take in a good area. Saka could try cutting inside here. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good ball out wide. Rijkaard does well to stand firm and defend it. Cleared without hesitation. So it's going to be another corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective involvement.
A corner it is then. And it's been taken short. Tries to... A header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movement. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Number 15, El Hadj Diouf.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Messi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable.
Plays it through. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bayern claims it safe hands. Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this
2
point.
added minutes
1-0
has been
the score.
indicated.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he's had it hit!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Bastoni. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Van Aken. And it's Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, good spread. Van Aken. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Back towards the middle. Rudiger. Rijkaard. And the counter is on. Out to the right. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Look at the space here. Thaler's cross. Simon Mignolet claims it without any fuss. Rudiger. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's tidy. Stankovic, played out wide. And he lines up a cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. Tries a shot! And again! Now, who's going to be first to this? Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution on the field. Number 67, number 9, number 8. Coming on the field, number 84, number 11, number 19.
I thought it was going to happen then.
Substitution.
How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added
That
time.
pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That's that, the end. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, clean
And we
sheets
come
and
to you
hard
now
grind
with a
will
quick
help you go
report
places.
specific-
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full force. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, where you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And it's Ritchie. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shevchenko. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Probing pass, and the finish! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After
a goal
18
of
minutes
real quality. He made it look
number 9.
ridiculously easy.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He is through, and Batistuta!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Great vision. Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. And it's Lobotka. That has been slung wide. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Is coming off in quick succession here. Ritchie did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He won't be happy with that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's on it, can he get away? Away. Half-time getting close now. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. It's Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Strong running down that left flank. Lobotka. Barcelona could counter here. Oh, it's Batistuta. Turns back here, probably the best option. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
The attendance for this match was
really needed to concentrate on
96,628.
protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Donadoni. Donadoni will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shevchenko looking to add to his goal. That's been cut out, well played. Batistuta. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Right, and the shots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Super ball. Oh, lovely feeding is such... Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 68.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, Çalhanoğlu. Substitution in progress.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, it's Shevchenko. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And
Well,
a quick
if this
reminder
was a
today,
game where
everybody,
both
to
sides
make
played to
sure
their
to put
strengths,
any
there
litter
could only
in the
have been
bins
one winner,
provided.
but
Thank
ifs
you for
don't
your
count in football.
cooperation.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, that was never going to make it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Shevchenko. Now it's Donatoni.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Done delicately. That has been knocked clear. He is just caressing the ball. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. Venezia looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose in the...
Oh, he's been caught napping. Crossed in again. Terrific header. He will be livid with himself. Busio. Busio. Needs the return pass. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. And this is Batistuta. And this is Real chance! It's in!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top draw.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're
Number
dazed.
25, Gabriel
A
Batistuta.
1-0 lead established.
And I think the managers are going to...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. See your views on the
Fellow
first
attendees,
half.
this
Barcelona
is a
really
lost
have looked
children's
very good
announcement.
in transitions,
With the father
so
of a boy
I'll
in
be
a yellow
expecting
t-shirt
more of the same
kindly
in the
make his
second
way
half.
to the
They just
information
need
centre.
to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Now that's well seen too. Bastoni. And it's Ricci. And Hernandez. And he's found the way past. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And it's Lobotka. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tomori. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the player...
He gets big! He'll be quick to recover this. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Busio. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shevchenko, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Well, it's Batistuta. Donatoni. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great, tries a shot!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Busio. Venezia looking to pass their way through. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Oh, that's nice.
Venezia truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now there's a fight, takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay outside, Peter. That was really clever.
After 89 minutes is number 25, Gabriel Batistuta. Substitution on the field. Number 9, number 20,
Time for changes on
number
both
8.
sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
Barcelona could
number
not have
80,
picked a better time
number
to snatch a
33,
2-goal lead.
number
Is
32.
there still time for a
Substitution in progress. There will be 1 minute added
Great
time.
build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
They've played it short. Nice control. Lobotka. And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Just a quick
Batistuta
announcement.
claiming the
and
Man
an
of the Match
exciting one
award,
too. We're about
and
to
there is
announce
very
today's
little
lottery
room
numbers.
for argument.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. As you can see, we've already started here. Shoots to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. This is Batistuta. Messi. Big chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Lovely feet. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. South Africa looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
South Africa looking to pass their way through. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's nice. Can he finish? Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The goal scorer for South Africa.
Oh, beautifully
After
dispatched.
32
There was
minutes
no
is
reaching that.
Number
Just
7.
way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
South Africa grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Out of play for a throw. Now, can they get him a chance? Surely! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rijkaard. And it's Shevchenko. Over to the left. Oh, that's a key interception. Opts for safety.
Two added minutes
Looking
has
for
been
a run.
indicated.
Oh, played right into his path. Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so
Please make
far,
sure
and
to
it's
watch
1-1
the
at the
screen
break.
for an
Both
information
teams hoping
bulletin
for
from
a
the Regional
pick-me-up in the
Police
second
Department.
half.
Substitutions taking place.
So we're into the second 45. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Showing good feet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer. Bastoni.
The attendance for this match was 97,559.
Has a shot! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Cafu. And it's Messi. Cafu. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Shevchenko. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Shevchenko.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Could try cutting inside here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution in progress.
He's not got that quite right. Jordan Henderson. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cafu. Cafu hurtling down that right flank.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1
Adams
minute added
gets across
time.
to intercept that. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Out to the right. Cafu. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Please
Well,
be made
if
aware
this was a
that
game
smoking
where
is
both
only
sides played to
permitted
their
in
strengths,
designated
there could only
areas
have been
within
one
these
winner,
grounds.
but ifs don't count.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome
The
to
conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic
Brazil
atmosphere in the
against
stands.
Barcelona.
This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
That's Batistuta. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Joe Linton. Nicely intercepted. Shevchenko.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Danilo. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Guimaraes. Passing nice and neat. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Jordan Henderson. And it's Messi. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Joe Linton, out to the right. Shevchenko. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's João Pedro. Played out towards the right wing. Bastoni. And he's forced to go back. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. João Pedro. Oh, good spread. Marquinhos. Opts for safety. Spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
And Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. So we've reached the hour mark. Linton. Now it's Pedro. Played out to the right. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Danilo. Now it's Savinho. Now it's Linton. Now it's Savinho. Pedro. Nicely spread. Now it's Savinho. Tries to pass it through. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 7, Linton.
Can make a change
Number
for the first time in the
20,
game here.
Savinho. Coming on the field.
Reprieve,
Number 24,
perhaps momentary.
Lucas Paqueta.
And it's
Number
Paquetá.
23, David Neres.
Tries a deft little ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rijkaard is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Out to the left it goes. And Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Douglas Luiz, over to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Shevchenko. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Up he goes! And the whistle goes. So nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So we finish as we started. Try as they might. Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We have already started here. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Knocks it into space. Messi plays it in low. That has been knocked clear.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Nakamba. Now it's Kadewere. Spread out to the left. Nice control. He's on it. Can he get away? Nakamba. Now this... And the shot! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Nice physical challenge.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking to play him in. Cafu. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Turns back here, probably the best option. Zamora.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Kadewere! And he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short. And now they can spring
There
out of
will be 1
defence.
minute added time.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, good take in a good area. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any
Just a
points
quick
for stating
announcement,
the
it is
obvious,
now
Peter,
time for
but
our
thankfully
special
this is
lottery.
still very
Please grab the
savable.
tickets you were
Keep
given
things
when you were
simple,
walking through the
keep
gates.
the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.